Thank you very much. We are just being very conscious of the time. I'd like to invite our next speaker to come along, and she's a woman from Korea, Kim Yong, and one of the abilities that she possesses is a tremendous skill in multitasking. So a big welcome to you.
My name is Yong Kim. Actually, I come from Korea. When I was asked to speak today on the role that my positive attitude had played on my business and my life journey so far, I really had to look back and analyze whether I had, in fact, been that positive. So when I asked my children whether they thought I take life with positive attitude, all they did was smile, and they gave me my nickname, Thumbs Up. I'll tell you why I get this story. Over a decade ago, I was driving back to work after meeting. I was at intersection waiting to turn right. One car in front of me signaling to turn left. As I had right away, I turned right. Little did I know that the other driver actually wanted to drive straight, but has forgotten to turn off his signals. What resulted was a very near miss. And very angry other driver quickly showed up his third finger to me. I was really angry with that. So when I saw him doing the fingers, when he made error, I was very, very angry. In attempting to respond quickly with the same finger gesture, I pulled out my hand. And to my surprise, I had given thumbs up. So when I saw my hand, I couldn't stop laughing at myself. In fact, I didn't feel angry anymore. It was through that incident I was nicknamed Thumbs Up. When I think back to my immigration journey in New Zealand, it was evident that this positive attitude has played a very big role in my success. When my husband, mother-in-law, 2 young children, and I came to New Zealand in 1990, I had limited English, little money, and was pregnant with my 3rd child. She's growing like this now. We didn't know a single person in New Zealand. I had been working as a theater nurse and head nurse in Korea, so I tried to find a job in the same area in New Zealand. I found that despite having 10 years experience in Korea with a master's in nursing, I still need to get New Zealand nursing license. So on our 2nd day in New Zealand, I found an ad in the newspaper for a nurse's aide position and somehow managed to get the job. While it was difficult to travel between different hospitals every day, I was just so grateful I had the opportunity to learn English and practice English. Before I knew it, I became a registered nurse in New Zealand. I had many jobs on the side, including hospice home carer, hospital translator, and after-death patient carer. During this time, my mother-in-law was diagnosed lung and colon cancer, which made things even more difficult. Sorry. For our family, for 3 children under 5. Despite having difficulties, I was always thankful for what we had and was always willing to help in need, such as translating at bank for fellow Koreans whenever they needed. It was through this connection with the bank that in 1992, I was offered a job as a bank teller at ASB Bank. Without any background in banking or finance, I was scared to take this opportunity, so I asked for a 3 months trial period. One day at the head office, I ran into a very handsome man in the elevator. He was just so handsome. So I turned to him and asked, "Excuse me, are you a movie star?" He laughed and replied, "No, I'm a banker." So you can imagine my shock when I arrived at the meeting to find that the same handsome banker was actually the head of ASB. It was just through this encounter that Ralph Norris became a friend of mine and later was to support my endeavors at ASB Bank. Perhaps, having been inspired by meeting the movie star head of ASB, I gave my all to the bank and became a personal banker within some months. Within 2 years, I became assistant manager, and then within 4 years, became branch manager. Meanwhile, my husband and I were always on the lookout for new opportunities and ways to expand our knowledge in New Zealand. This included exporting milk product to Korea, operating a golf course, and opening a Japanese restaurant. It was during this time that immigration to New Zealand from Korea was on the rise. I saw a big gap in the market for specialized banking. So in 1998, I set up Korean banking unit within ASB Bank, which was the first in New Zealand. Within a few years, the Korean banking unit became one of the largest branches in ASB Bank. By 2007, all of the major banks in New Zealand had to follow this lead to set up their own Korean banking unit. I also felt that there were services other than banking, such as insurance and investment services, which did not cater for Korean-speaking clientele. So I took insurance and advisor training to give better service to my clients. In November 2002, I resigned from ASB Bank and opened my own business, Yong Kim Consulting Limited, as there were high demands and I felt that a wide range of services should be available to clients. By the end of 2003, with a team of 12, the business had successfully established its place as a niche brokering market in Auckland. In 2008, the business was awarded as a top achieving broker from ANZ, Westpac, and ASB Bank. The hardest things after leaving the banking institution was the lack of information available to my team and I. I must admit, it wasn't always easy. Instead of giving up, I took this as a new opportunity for me to fill in this gap in the market. So in January 2004, I established the first specialized Korean language newspaper in New Zealand, reporting on property, business, and investment information, as well as broader national news. The Property and Business Journal soon after went online in order to provide up-to-date information for the readers who lived outside of New Zealand. In 2009, we were awarded the Best Printing Gold Award alongside the New Zealand Herald by Holton Media. Looking back at my migrant experience in New Zealand, I think the key driver I founded all my distance on was not to make money, but to make a relationship and to be happy. My most successful business by far is my family. My husband and I have 3 beautiful daughters, including 4 dogs, 1 cat, and 11 cows.
11 what?
There's something my mother said to me that rings true now. The children learn from your actions and not your words. I see my children now living lives with a positive attitude, and I believe my mother was right. Having a positive attitude has given me the power to turn obstacles and challenges into new opportunities. There is no end, only new beginnings. And for this reason, I face every day with fresh eyes for the next opportunity, with a smile, and of course, thumbs up. Thank you.